We start with the latest in Laikipia, where tension remains high in all Moran area of Laikipia County as police intensify patrols to flush out the bandits. Several families are also fleeing their homes for safety. We now link up with our reporter Stephen Leto, who has been following up on the security operation in the area. Leto, what is the latest from the ground?
Well, Wycliffe, indeed for the better part of the day, there has been security patrols inside where they call now the hideouts of the bandits. And of course, along just the Moran road that links to the Laikipia Nature Conservancy. And a busy day indeed, especially for families that were trying to, exit their homes and flee for their safety. But the height of the day was a burial ceremony of one of those who lost their lives. Just next to me right here, Wycliffe, is the grave of Kirugui Githumbi, one of those who was shot by the bandits a few days ago. And today the family decided to bury their loved one right here, and not even in their ancestral or in their land that they claim there is insecurity, for fear that should they have conducted the burial at home, their home had been razed down. And of course, again, they say that they also risked being attacked by the bandits who have nearby hideouts in the forest. And so this, Wycliffe, just paints to you a picture of how the situation is here in Moran in Laikipia County, where families are now trying to run for their safety. Earlier on, we caught up with several families, trying to, find safer grounds for those who still had access to their homes and properties. We saw them managing to, run away with some of the things, and even some that we managed to talk to a few hours ago. They say that they could not salvage everything because already they had a word that some of the bandits have been spotted in one of the nearby forests, and that posed a real danger to them. That is the situation here. But of course, security officers have already ensured that the locals here that patrols have been intensified, and that normalcy and that order will be restored within a very short time. And even yesterday, Rift Valley Regional Commissioner George Natembea calling on locals to ensure that they do not really flee their homes, but just stay where they think is safe for them, and that as and when order resumes, then they will go back to their homes. But of course, again, more burials like what we've just witnessed a few minutes ago is being organized for by another family that lost their loved one 4 days ago, that will be held tomorrow, and another one on Friday. That's painting to you a picture of how dire the situation is. But even away from the graves that we continue to witness, Wycliffe, we see an unfolding humanitarian crisis, because families that are fleeing their homes are getting homage in one of the churches and even one of the public institutions, and there is a dire need of food and beddings that we'll be using during the cold nights as they have their safety there. That is what we've even seen the Red Cross Society coming in and try to just map out the number of people that will be needing that assistance. For now, Wycliffe, will be moving out of this place because it's not as safe as is during the day. But of course, our viewers will be getting more details of what transpired during the day in Moran right at 7 o'clock, and our subsequent bulletin in 9 p.m. Wycliffe.